What's up guys, Weldon Customs here, and today we're going to take a look at the new Winter Soldier figure from the new Captain America Winter Soldier series, Marvel Legends Infinite series Winter Soldier figure. And sorry guys for the echoey noise, I'm shooting in a very empty room, so bear with me. But first off, let's take a look at his accessories. Comes with a Mandroid Build-A-Figure piece, the left leg, so that's pretty cool. Over here he has a red sniper rifle. It looks like it is a repaint from the Hydra figure. Not a bad looking sniper rifle overall, but I don't think it really matches the Winter Soldier that well. However, it's still pretty cool to have. It kind of reminds me of a Halo sniper rifle from the video game. Pretty cool. And over here, of course, we have the second head, which is no mask Winter Soldier, or Bucky, whatever you want to call him. We'll talk more about this when I put him on the body. So let's take a look right now at Winter Soldier. Definitely is a really cool looking figure overall. I'm really happy to actually get this. I was never actually able to pick up the 2-pack version of Bucky that came with Black Widow. So this is definitely a good buy for me. And definitely this figure is pretty cool because I feel like you could actually have him as a good movie figure, but he could still stand as a regular comic book Marvel Legends figure with the rest of your collection. Definitely looks really great. As you can see here, I gave him a new gun. I think it matches him a lot better than the red sniper rifle. But we'll take it off right now, and we'll take some close-ups and looks at him. One thing I do like about this figure is the great paint job that Hasbro put on him. I could be wrong here, but I think this is the same body, the base body, as these Soldiers of AIM figures, and they did a massive sculpting job over the chest, gave him new arms, and a little bit of sculpting job on the legs. But overall, you can kind of see there's resemblance. But nevertheless, they did a great job in making him his own Bucky character figure. You can really see the details in the patterns of the arms, the clothing, all the stitching, the paint job, the wash, everything looks really great. And of course the bionic arm of his, which I like a lot. It's not too crazy looking, not too much stuff, not too bumpy or ridges. Really clean and sleek looking. Just a little bit of details, simple details. And definitely like how it looks overall. Also the belt is pretty nice also. The belt is pretty cool. It is a new design. Very similar to that Ultimate Captain America we have with like something hanging over here, but this is a lot more sleek and lighter and doesn't restrict the articulation at all. I do wish the knives in the back and the side do come out, but they do not, sadly. Maybe you could try to chop this off yourself and put an actual knife over there of a holster. On top over here, he does have straps that are pretty cool, a nice design. They actually come off, they peg off right here, so you can take it off if you want to. It's not that hard at all. And of course, let's take a look at the head. Now if you guys read the comic books or saw the cartoon, he never had a face mask, so that's a little bit new. I don't really mind it because obviously it's a lot more modern looking. Also, it's part of the movie, but it also makes him a lot more menacing and also mysterious, which I like. So I don't really mind it. I actually do prefer the mask and the eye goggles more than this one. But nevertheless, really nice looking. I like how it looks, pretty good and detailed. Let's get a close up of it. Definitely pretty cool. Other than that, like I said, yeah, a great job on the sculpting on this figure, the chest, the arms, the clothing, even the small details like bullets over here, which is pretty nice. Definitely a great job. So right now we get into articulation. For articulation, Winter Soldier has a ball jointed head on a hinge, so it goes up that much, the hair restricting it, and goes down that much. So a pretty decent range. He also has a little bit of give in the head, so it can kind of rock back and forth just a little bit, but still goes left and right. So it's not loose, but you do have a little bit of room to rock it, so it's pretty cool. Getting into the arms and the shoulders, these shoulders are on those hinge joints that rotate all the way around. go in and out. He also has a bicep swivel, 2 points at the elbow, and at the hand he has a hinge and a swivel, but the hinge is a little bit restricted because of the jacket, so you can't really get it that far back and forth. For the ab joint, it's a pretty good ab joint, goes all the way down that much, but does not go back that far, but that's fine. The waist swivel, obviously, is nice. You have the T-jointed hips, so they go forward, a little bit back, in and out. Thigh swivel, 2 points at the knee, right there. No boot swivel, but he does have a pivot at the ankles and a hinge. So definitely really good articulation overall. You get him some nice poses, and he won't be that disappointed in the articulation. Getting back to accessories, Winter Soldier still has the second head, so right now we're going to pop this one off. Put this one on. Now this one isn't that bad. I'm not really sure which one I like more. Obviously this one looks a lot menacing and cool. But this one isn't that bad either. I'm pretty sure toward the end of the movie he will have the mask off, so he probably does most of his work like this. So kind of, I kind of wish they would have him without the makeup on, but at the same time, it still kind of hides his face. Obviously in the comic books he has the like eyepiece on, the mini cowl to hide his face. But more realistically for a movie, he's not going to be wearing that. So he would have just black makeup on. So it's not that bad. I guess everyone has their own opinion. But overall, it still looks pretty cool. And if you guys want to see how it looks like without the straps on, just like that. You might not even notice a difference sometimes. So yeah, it definitely is a pretty cool looking figure. I definitely love the paint job and the sculpting on it. Definitely is really great. Even the small details, like I said, the bullets over here are pretty nice. The bionic arm is awesome looking. I like how it's nice and sleek, not too imposing, not too much of an eyesore. Really plain and simple. I kind of like that. Definitely like the accessories also. Overall, it's a great looking figure. Size comparisons, here is Winter Soldier of some of the other Captain America and 6-inch figures. Definitely like the size. He's not too big, not too small. I think he fits in really well with the rest of the figures. Like I said before, he is a great figure to have in your collection as a great movie piece figure, but also just as a regular comic book action figure with the rest of the Marvel Legends that aren't movie figures. Definitely a really great figure. I'm really happy to pick him up. Other things I want to point out, when I first got the figure, I did have some quality issues with the figure. The packaging, the legs were kind of warped. Also, my figure was extremely stiff. The shoulders did not move at all. So, but there's nothing that you can't fix with some hot boiling water and a blow dryer. Just be careful when you do that. So other than that, it still is a great figure. I'm really happy about my purchase. And thanks for watching, guys. So like always, comment, criticize, subscribe. Do whatever you want to pay attention. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Go to wildandcustoms.com. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace.